What up, peeps? Tony Baker here, back with another movie review. This time I'm reviewing the film American Fiction starring Jeffrey Wright. We got Jeffrey Wright in that thing. We got Tracy Ellis Ross. We got Sterling Brown. We got Issa Rae. We got a good cast for this joint right here. It's a story about an African-American author who's also a teacher. A lot of you ever notice like a lot of teachers are authors? Like they really be out here writing books. Whether they're, science or whatever, they out here, they really be noveling it up. Like, yes, I'm an author, but also I have class. He's trying to get his new novel, picked up by a good publisher. And they're kind of like passing on it. They're just like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? They passing on it. And so as an author, and he hasn't had anything published in a while, and at his school that he teaches at, he's kind of letting the students have it. So they're just like, yo, man, you need a break. You need to chill. Why I got to chill? You know what I'm saying? And so they kind of taking shots at him. That's because you haven't had a book out in this amount of time. I was like, oh, that's what we doing. So they like, yo, you need a break. Just chill out. Go be with your families. Like, yo, family is not therapy. Have you ever hung out with family? Family can make things worse. When you go visit your family, whatever you're dealing with might get compounded by the family, or whatever got you in a situation where they're like, yo, you need a break. That might stem from the trauma of my family. I don't know if that's a good, but okay, I digress. So he goes, and what he finds is that the black authors that are popping are the authors that are really digging into the black trauma porn of, writing, or they're catering to like a super urban or stereotypical vibe of black folks and black life and what we're going through, and it's always strife, and it's always hood shit, and it's always super ghetto, this, that, and the third. But these authors are thriving, and their books are on the shelves, and they got the whole display at the bookstore, and they're doing this. They're doing readings and personal show-ups, and it's packed. And it's just like, but his books are like just tossed up in the regular section. He goes to a bookstore. He's like, yo, where are my books located? He wants his books to be universally accepted, not just a black book. And so when he goes to these bookstores and he just sees his book in the African American section, he's like, yo, I'm a writer from a human experience, not just a black experience. And that's his angle as a writer. And he tries to put his books in the front. He's getting frustrated. So he gets frustrated to the point where he's just gonna write some super ghetto shit, some super ghetto street shit. He sends that to his agent as kind of like a gag, like, yo, is this what y'all want? We're here. Throw that at him. He's just like, what is this? He's like, hey, man, put a fake name on it. He made up a fake name. It's just like, yo, throw this to them, see if they bite. They bite. They love it. They love this ghetto shit he done cooked and rigged up. And it's just like, really? Really? This is what y'all are picking up? So he just frustrated. I wasn't even serious with this. He's like, yeah, and they loving it. They want to do this. They want to do that. And he's just like, bro, please, we can't be serious. So meanwhile, he also did go back home to his family. His mother is suffering from dementia. His sister has been holding the family down. She's a doctor. It's just like, yo, you need to help me out with mom because she's really out here deteriorating before our eyes. And he has another brother who is a plastic surgeon that he lives elsewhere, but he's just going through a divorce and he's dealing with that, and he has children, and so he's kind of distant as far as mentally and, financially. So they're just trying to get the family dynamic together because, Jeffrey Wright's character usually just runs away from the family. Like, whenever everything's going on, and Tracy Ellis Ross is just like, yo, I need help here, and, I've been holding everything down. He's like, nobody asked you to hold everything down, you know what I'm saying? But you do this. And so that whole family dynamic is going on. And there's another big death in the family. So they're forced to really bunker down and really figure things out and see which way to go and move. And so you're dealing with this whole family dynamic. And he meets a girl that lives across the street from the old family beach house. And he connects with her, played by Erica Alexander from Living Single. He's just, opening up, trying to open up because a lot of people want to love him, but he's so guarded and kind of distant, and also while still trying to figure out this thing that he's meant to do as an author, and he wants his voice to be heard and his real voice and not just a ghetto drama street ghetto shit voice that they're all in love with. They're all like, yo, we got to get this book on the shelves. And he agreed to be like one of the 5 critical authors that were gonna go through certain works from certain authors and, you know, pick which one is the best. And he agrees to do this, and his fake book ends up in this lot of books that they had to review. So it was just a mess because he's just like, yo, this is not who I am. And the book is really taking off, and he's just like, bro, this is ridiculous. And so you just see this story and this mindset unfold of, there's a family message involved here, and there's also like a message of expression and what it means to be black in America and a black author and a black artist, if you will, and what type of black voices are they really putting to the forefront out here, whether it be book, film, whatever. How do we want to see black lives portrayed? And this is on the underneath. Mind you, there's a lot of comedy. This movie is like a comedy drama, and the points that they're making are really funny and really insightful, and the performances are great all throughout the cast. So I had a really good time watching this. Like, it was really funny, really heartfelt, and it just you know, puts the magnifying glass on certain elements that we often see when it comes to books, film, TV, and just black life in general, and the family dynamic. So there's a lot of points being touched on in this movie in a dope, funny, and insightful way, man. But forget all that, man. Y'all want to know the smooth jazz review of American Fiction? Well, here it is. Oh, yeah. I'm giving American Fiction, I'm giving it 4.5 saxophones out of 5. It was really well done. I connected with the family elements and just the points being made about, you know, what type of black voices are really being championed and pushed forward and projects greenlit, all this kind of stuff. It just makes you really think about, are we getting the true expansive view of black life in America, or are we just shown one element? Drama, abuse, racism, trauma, street shit, or are we getting a well nuanced, big variety of black life? I like that dynamic, and I like the fact that it makes you question that. Now I'm thinking, man, do I want to write a book? And if I write a book, do I want to teach a class? And would you be a student in my class, depending on what I taught? I don't know. All right, peeps, that's my review of American Fiction. Let me know what you thought of the movie in the comment section below. I really enjoyed this film. And go in it with an open mind. Just go in it with an open mind about a good story, great cast. And I love seeing Jeffrey Wright in a role like this. I think he's one of the best working actors today. He's been turning in great performances for years now. And I like the fact that he's getting shine on this project. So let me know what you thought in the comment section below. And do you feel like, and it's funny because The Color Purple is that type of black trauma stuff that American Fiction kind of alludes to, and the dynamic there, you know what I'm saying? And so it's crazy that The Color Purple and American Fiction are both existing in the theater at the same time right now. And if you look at the grosses, you know, Color Purple has made a lot more money. So it's just like, man, they might be dead on. And that alone gives it the extra half a saxophone. Anyway, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as usual, we out here.